Alright, so guys, I was headed over Evil ZL's one. I was headed over here. Woo! I was headed over Evil ZL1's house. We're about to work on this ice tank and put my shifter in if time permits. And I forgot something very important, my phone. So I'm headed back home to pick up my phone. Then I'll be headed back over there. It's like 1:56, so 2 o'clock. I got to be at work at 11 at night, so I'm hoping we can knock down quite a bit. I also have a housewarming party that starts at 7 that I've RSVP'd and said I was going to be there. I'm hoping putting this shit in don't take all night, because I got stuff to do before I go to work. Simple as that. So, stay tuned, guys, and I'll probably be back again in the car before I get there, stating that I have picked up my phone. Okay, guys, leaving the house. Got the phone. Also picked up hardware kit that came with the shifter itself and the instructions for putting the shifter in. We don't need that because I'm too good. I'm too good. I don't need instructions. I'm kidding. I need instructions. So we got those. Let me pick those up. Let me get those off the ground. Get that out the seat. Put that up there safely. All right, cool. So we got everything we need. We're heading back out. I kind of hate that this just happened because even ZL1 ain't no hop skip away. I can see if it was 15 minutes away, it's like 45 minutes. I just wasted gas. I just wasted all kinds. And before we go any further, I don't have my seatbelt on. I'm about to pull onto a major highway. Always wear your seatbelt. I gotta get close. We gotta see how much battery we got. We got battery. I don't know if it's excessively dark in here. Might be. So we'll do sunroof. We'll do the sunroof. But we're heading over there. Heading over to ZL1's house. We're gonna get some work done today. Hopefully the V6 swap to V8, V6 to V8 swap Camaro. Hopefully it'll come out today. Hopefully it'll come out to play. And Marlon, hopefully he'll show up. I know he needs his clutch blade again. Yeah, and I mean again, that video isn't up, but it should be up by the time this one goes up. About us bleeding his clutch. Not bled again as in it was working fine and then it went out. It needs to be bled again because he feels it could get better. It's good. He's able to shift a lot better. It made a big improvement on the drivability of the car, but it feels like shifting it. Police out. Alert. So I got the radar on, turn it down. He feels that bleeding it again will increase his comfort in driving the car better, which is understandable, you know. So he, you know, next time I guess we'll help him bleed that clutch. So made it over here. I said, bro, you got my GoPro. We're at Evil ZL1's place. He's about to pull out. We're about to start on the shifter install. Please excuse the dirt. We're about to do ZL1 GM Performance short throw shifter install on the Camaro. We got Evil ZL1 over there texting away. That's what he does. We got the car on 4 jack stands, but we're first going to start off up top and show you guys this part of it.
removing this trim. As you probably can already tell, that is the actual knob and boot already installed on the old shifter. I got too giddy and excited and put it in there already. So we're going to take that off, and that's going to go right back on top of the new shifter. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. So she's up in the air. Safety's first, guys. Safety first. If you guys want to do this, make sure you get your car in the air and not on a jack, but actual jack stands. She looks like a 4x4, but this transmission brace here, we've got to loosen that, drop that transmission down just a tad bit so that we can get up in there. We gotta, ooh, that transmission's still kind of hot. We gotta get up in there, guys. So you guys are seeing my undercarriage. We're looking for the pry tool, or what we like to call the tool of light, and Astics lost it. So
hey.
we don't have it. We're gonna have to figure out.
Find it, you can use it. How about that?
We gotta figure out a way to get this trim off, which I think I've showed on.
Use your fingernail.
I can. Yeah, it'll do it. A bin of ZL1 parts if anybody's interested.
Please get them off my hands. I don't need them anymore.
Stock airbox intake setup for you to get. Anyway, yeah, I think we're just gonna I'm about to use my fingernails. About to go in there and get this stuff done.
Yeah, but use your fingernails. So I guarantee it's sitting around somewhere.
Trim is up there, boot and knob is up there. This is exposed. Then we took 4 bolts out. Here, and right there. Boom, they're down in there. So now we're about to go under, and yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got back from up under the car. I'm gonna take you up under there and show you what we just did. We're about to go ahead and start disassembling and removing the shifter, but we had to clear out quite a bit of stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what we did. As you can see, my exhaust is now hanging. So first, what you want to do is unbolt from your headers or exhaust, whatever you got. Unbolt all of that so that your exhaust can hang down. There's also a brace that goes right there, and you can see it's laying down on the ground flat. Undo that and undo the little nuts that are holding your heat shield to release all that. And that's all the hardware that was holding everything together. And now you can clearly get up under here and let's see if I can get the right angle. And see, this is the shifter itself right here. You can see everything now with pretty much ease. I think we're gonna have to drop the transmission down a tad bit though by lowering this brace here to be able to reach everything properly. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay, guys. So I didn't get much more footage, as you can see. We just cut to me back in the car. This is a few days later than the install. But basically, we got the install done. It was rough. Did I remind you? It was it wasn't a bad install as if it was hard or anything like that. It's just that, you know, unforeseen complications happen. And that's what we had. We had a pin that we couldn't get out. This big fat pin that was kind of stuck in there, been in there since 2009 when the car was manufactured. So, you know, that pin hadn't come out, and it was very hard. You know, anytime you do an install, sometimes you get real peachy, nice ones, sometimes you don't. I'm very used to encountering problems because I've been taking on hard jobs, you know, for a while now. Like the heater core job was a very incredibly complicated, not necessarily complicated, but just tedious job. It took some time. So this one wasn't supposed to be that hard, but of course we encountered some problems. So that's why there was no more footage. There was more frustration than footage. We couldn't get that pin out. So I apologize for not having more. Although it's not really a how-to video. It's kind of just me vlogging about getting some stuff done. So got it out. This is what I will say. If you're going to go through that process, because I feel like it's absolutely ridiculous to have to go under the car and lower the transmission to install a shifter. I feel that's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason I say that is because I had a 97 SN95 Mustang, and I did a short throw shifter in that car. And it did not require me to go under the car at all. It was take the trimming off, take the knob, the boot out, remove the linkage and everything, remove everything from up top and reinstall from up top. This one was overcomplicated. I feel it's kind of a poor design the way the GM did it. To the way you have to change the shifter if you want to get a different shifter. So, you know, for one, I think that was kind of ridiculous. Two, would I recommend this shifter? Well, this is the one that comes in the ZL1s, the 1LEs. It's the same shifter. It's the same assembly. I'd have to say if you're coming from the 2010 and you don't like the big bulky knob that they come with, then I would recommend, if you're satisfied with the throws, just doing a boot and knob change. I'm more satisfied with the knob in the boot than I am the shifter, the throws itself. I wasn't really looking for a short throw shifter, but because of misinformation that I read and people telling me that I needed to get the entire assembly for the boot and knob to work, I went and got the entire assembly, the ZL1 GM Performance short throw shifter. You may be better off if you're looking for shorter throws getting the MGW shifter. Now I can't personally recommend that shifter because I don't have it. And I've never tried it out, so I don't really know. Maybe somebody out there watching does have this shifter, and they can say whether this shifter is any good or not. So, with that being said, I can't recommend it for the throws. I'm not going to say all of that. You know, it's okay. It's an alright shifter. It's nothing incredible. It's nothing. I'm not wild. It doesn't feel really any much tighter. So, I mean, that's what it is. But I will say this, if you're looking for a better feeling shifter as far as in your hand, then definitely upgrade to the ZL1 1LE knob and boot. You won't regret that. This feels 100 times better. You know, I'd be mad. I didn't spend full price on the assembly. I got a display model that a dealership was selling, and they couldn't, they didn't, you know, they just had it up for, you know, a couple of years, and then they intended to sell it after having it on display for so long. So I got it at a real nice discount instead of paying full price. So, I mean, it wasn't a big deal, you know, but as far as throws go, I can't necessarily recommend this. I can't say I'm just floored by it. So if anybody watching has done the MGW performance short throw shifters that they have available for the 5th gen Camaros, comment down below. Let me know. I may do another swap, not necessarily right now, but down the line, and then, you know, you could have somebody else that's watching this that's interested. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like the video, comment, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks.